Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. Welcome to the Dragon New Year. We just had a moon in Aquarius, a lot of chaos going around, a lot of things, a lot of truth being shown, a lot of a lot of uncomfortableness. And one of the videos I was watching with astrology, he kind of disparaged light workers, or the term of it. And I went, hey, now, I'm a light warrior, so I'm not a light worker. And I think all of us on this channel are light warriors, so I don't think he was talking about us. But it got me to thinking, he goes, are we just all looking into the light and not looking into the shadow side? And I go, that's not true at all, because I don't believe that's true at all. Just because we go about our days with a smile on our face and trying to be uplifting doesn't mean that in our quiet time we don't look at things that we can fix. We don't look at the shadow side. So I wanted to pull some cards on that because this is really a crazy time. How do we stay light warriors in this turbulent time where there just seems to be so much chaos? It's not the age of Aquarius yet. We're kind of getting in it, a couple of planets here and there, but we're still being influenced with the old ways that we were doing things, and that is causing the chaos. They are hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. So I pulled some cards on how do we deal with this chaotic time that we're dealing with. And it feels like, we're trying to create our own reality, but it feels like the world is going against us sometimes. I've had 3 readings and talked to some other people where their lives just seem to be like torn upside down. And I go, this is supposed to be community, love and dove. It's not yet. So how do we deal with this? And then you have that podcaster that's saying that light workers, they're kind of, I don't know, I'm just going to say that, you think that we're lightweights because we don't look at that energy. So I pulled the card on, was he right? Am I delusional in what I'm doing? I'm a light warrior, so I'm not really a light worker. But okay, let's say somebody that is getting into this, that is just a light worker, that is somebody that's just trying to put a higher vibration on the planet. That's all, just a higher vibration. Is that good? Is that bad? What was this guy talking about? So I pulled a card, and this is the Dark Mirror card because I wanted a reflection of what was going on with him. Artificial heart. Well, that's not what a light worker is. A light worker doesn't have an artificial heart. So we'll just turn that card over because it doesn't really apply to us. It's kind of like AI. It doesn't apply to us right now. I don't know. Do they have AI tarot readers? I think they probably do. So maybe it does apply to us. All right. How do we deal with this topsy-turvy energy that we're in as light warriors? This is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. It is the Earth Keeper in medicine position. Medicine position means it's just upside down. It means you got to take your medicine, though. So as a light warrior, what is the medicine we need to look at? Well, as Earth Keepers, we need to do a way better job of taking care of Mother Earth. Way better job. I was on the beach, so much plastic from the storms that we had. And I think the oceans are going to heal itself, but not right now. Right now, it's chaotic. Chaotic. The earth is not happy. The earth keepers, because the earth keepers are upside down. The other message with this card is, what are we feeding ourselves as earth keepers? We have to put good food in us so that we can take care of the earth, so it can be a reciprocal thing. It also goes into, what are we feeding our minds as light warriors, creating a new reality for the planet? What are we putting into our creation space between our ears, our imaginations? And with the political noise these days, with the family noise these days, which nobody seems to be agreeing on anything, with this light worker, oh, now he's mad at me, with the artificial heart. And this guy is a great astrologer. And I think he means well. He says we need to walk in love and peace and harmony. Yeah, but he got mixed up with the labels. All right, all right. So what are we feeding ourselves in our brain? If it doesn't resonate with us, don't go down that rabbit hole anymore. Don't do it. And if you are finding yourself going down a rabbit hole a little bit, before you get too deep into it, you can ask me, go, hey, I just heard this. And what do you think? Ask other readers, what do you think of this topic? AI, blah, 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 blah. Don't go down, because once you start going down into the dark, then you got to get a specialist to pull you out. Okay, here we go. Did I just go down the rabbit hole there? What we need to feed ourselves good food. We need to put good information into our awareness. Ah, summer. Bask in joy. Bask in joy and light. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Patron saint of bees is Abigail. She was my very first awareness of a spirit guide. Abigail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So she started out as an angel to me in my presence. Now she's more of a galactic being. It's interesting how we evolve. Anyway, yeah, it's just a side note. Bask in joy and light. So we are on the right path in this chaotic time. We got to stay in that joy. We got to stay in that light. Have to, have to, have to. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be hard. We're not eating the right foods. We're not thinking the right thoughts. We're trying to bask in joy and light. But I think I'm going to go get a hot dog with chili on it. Oh my gosh, now I got a tummy ache. Right? What do we do? Stand still. Don't go get the chili dog. Put the chili dog down. I love this image, the standstill. It just feels so good. It's like all is right. All is good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But when I pull this card, and I'm glad I have more, I got two. I got a bonus here. Because when I pulled these cards down, I thought I was just going to do three because I'm doing this really late. And I said, no, pull one more, and I got another one. The one more. Yeah. So sometimes this standstill, it's like it we're not sure what to do when we're standing still. So if they want to give us a little help, drum and journey. Look at that drum. Four directions, stars, moon, sun. Wow. Protections. Beautiful, beautiful. Um, anyway, uh, dream and journey. Dream and journey. So with this standstill, we can set an intention for our journey to create a better place. And even if our world is so chaotic and we get into the standstill, we get into the drum and journey so that we can create a new world, even if it's for 20 minutes. That is helping the cosmic web of creation. It's setting the right vibration. It's changing the chaos waves into some waves of harmony. Okay, and the bonus card. Trust in higher forces. Trust in higher forces. So, what do we do as light workers in this crazy time? Is it just all fluff? No. We have to watch what we eat. We have to watch what we put into our brains. We have to be active with that. We have to bask in joy and light, and that's not easy this time, but that is the light worker right there. Just being in joy, just being in light, trying to send out love to your neighbors who happen to have a different view than you do. Trying not to have judgment, standing still against all of that. And then when we get quiet, we create our own reality with a drum and a journey, and we trust in higher forces. Yay, 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 yay. So, still going back to this artificial heart guy, let's take a look into the dark mirror of maybe something that we need to look at. Peaceful among thorns. Very similar to the standstill. Peaceful among thorns. And this guy has a little shoulder armor on. So it's not like we're in this as weaklings. We're in this as warriors. But we get to choose what we want to use our armor for. Revenge. Wow. The chaos. What so Dark Mirror, what let's look at revenge. What are we thinking of revenge? Well, okay, not political, but going to political because it's kind of like the easiest thing for me right now is um, Do we want justice or do we want revenge? Do we want a change or do we want, we want revenge? If somebody hurts us, do we want to forgive them or do we want to hurt them? And then we'll forgive them. What revenge are we holding on to here? How are we not being peaceful amongst all these thorns? And the last card we get, should have done this. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Gilded regret. I should have done this. I really should have. I should have. Add more shoulds to that guilt, to that regret. Add more judgment to your actions, the actions of revenge. I mean, how often do we judge ourselves so harshly and we hang on to it and we don't bask in joy and light? We feed ourselves the wrong information. We don't stand still and go, wait. I did the best job I could at the time. And we're not perfect. Well, a couple of you guys are. A couple of you. I am going to name names, but later. So, gilded regret. Yeah, let it go. Go into the drum. Go into the journey. Recreate a better way, even if it's only for 10, 15 minutes. Trust the higher sources. Light warriors. We are. Stay strong. Peace and love.